With bright lights and multiple cameras, workers at Jones, Petrie, and Rafinsky in downtown South Bend thought it would be enough to deter crime. They would soon see for themselves it was not.
He parked right next to our van and acted like he worked here, owned the place, so anyone driving by wouldn't suspect a thing.
And in just minutes, the suspected thief and the company truck's catalytic converter were both gone.
Our third coworker, Buddy, came out to start the van. Sounded like it had no exhaust on it.
That sound is something that mechanics at Zolman Tire have gotten all too familiar with. I learned they hear it almost weekly.
So they got in here and they sliced this one off there, and then right back here, downside of this one is we have to replace this one as well because of where they cut it.
In South Bend alone, from January 1st of 2020 to March of this year, there were more than 650 converter thefts. I filed a public records request and spent weeks analyzing all of that data. I then mapped out where these thefts happened. That's on the screen for you right now. The blue marker is every incident reported to police, and you can see thieves targeted some South Bend neighborhoods more often than others. Based on this data, here are the top 5 streets where converter thefts happened most often. At number 5, Ireland Road. The 1200 block appeared most often in our search. At number 4, Irish Hills Drive. The areas between the 3900 and 4200 block were the most frequent hot spots on our list. At number 3, South Michigan Street. The 13, 14, and 1500 blocks were the most active. At number 2, Western Avenue. Both the 1000 and 1900 block are where thefts happened most often. And at number 1 on our list, South Main Street. Thieves were most active in the 300 block and the 1200 block. South Bend Police Captain Jason Biggs said converter theft numbers were down last year. The data I received backs that up. 2022's numbers were down 29% compared to 2021. Biggs told me there's a connection between the frequency of thefts and the prices per ounce for scrap platinum, palladium, and rhodium, the metals inside a catalytic converter.
Pricing went up, skyrocketed in 2020. We saw that increase. In 2020 and 2021, I think we probably saw maybe 500 out of that 600 thefts happen.
With the metal broken down and harder to track, it's a crime that has been hard for police locally and nationwide to stop.
We also learned that converter theft is not only a costly crime, it's a quick one.
It does not take a thief long.
With the right tools, a thief could remove a converter in as little as 66 seconds.
This one is gonna hit around $3,000.
Trevor showed me the great lengths some have gone to protect their converters, like this truck, using cables to make it more difficult to remove.
There's a lot there, but if anything, it just slows them down. It doesn't stop it.
The trucks at Jones, Petrie, and Rafinsky are in the garage at night to avoid another costly repair, a bill that was paid out of pocket instead of using insurance. It's why Ed believes the firm was victimized twice. Now he wants investigators to start targeting the people and businesses who are profiting from all those thefts.
To me, you got to ask that company buying these catalytic converters, do a little more digging before you hand over that cash. If they couldn't get any cash for it, that crime would come to a screeching halt.